1 package in the mail, 2 packages in the mail. What seeds did I order this time? Stay tuned. Hey fellow garden gnomes, this is Brittany. Welcome back to my channel where I take you guys along with me on my journey to self-sustainability. If you saw my recent video on sorting seeds, yes, I'm still going to be planting seeds from the ones that I kept. But as I'm sure most gardeners know, when those seed catalogs come a-calling, you better have that credit card handy. Or you know, maybe that's just me. This year I decided to order some seeds from Baker Creek Seeds and MIGardener. So I'll turn you guys around so that it's easier for you to see what I got. So I'll start out with my Baker Creek seed. And in most cases I know what these are, but there are a few free gifts, so that'll be a bit of a surprise. So here I got some scarlet kale. I love the look of it in that picture. I can't wait to grow it. I then got some parsnips. I believe in my video on sorting seeds, I mentioned that parsnips tend to only have a 1-year lifespan. And so I decided to replace the parsnip seeds that I had with a new variety, and this one is half long Guernsey. I also mentioned that onions have a 1-year lifespan, so my red onion seed that I had from 2 years ago I discarded, and I reordered the same type of red onion, which is called Southport Red Globe. Here's an herb, lemon basil. I love to have lots of basil, not only because I like basil, but also because basil is very aromatic, and it not only helps deter pests, but when it flowers, bees and other pollinators love the flowers. So this seems to be one of my free gifts, and it is black vernissage cherry tomato. So that'll be interesting to grow. And here I have a straight neck squash. I enjoy zucchini, and I have been growing zucchini a few times, and I have heard that a lot of people have great luck with this squash. A lot of people on YouTube grow the crooked neck squash, but I just thought the straight neck squash looked nicer, so I decided I'd give it a try. So I wanted a good melon, and this one seemed nice because it's not too big, and in my shorter growing season it's easier to have smaller melons. So this is called the Golden Jenny. And then I needed some more beets because a lot of my beet seed was old, and so this is called the Shiraz Tall Top Beet. I'm really interested in growing this because I love beet tops, and this is supposedly a variety that tends to grow more beet tops than other varieties. This is called the Rosita eggplant. I'm really excited about this because it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color, so I think it will look amazing in the garden. And I just haven't really had a lot of eggplant because I find that the purple eggplant in the grocery store tends to have a very thick skin, and I find that kind of unappealing. But according to the description, this particular type of eggplant has thinner skin. This is my second free gift, and this is a cosmic purple carrot. Now I know that my seed collection at home has this type of carrot, so I'll definitely be keeping this here with me in Miramichi just in case I am able to get a plot at a local community garden. This is an herb called borage. I specifically got borage because of the blooms. Apparently they are really impressive and they do a good job of attracting pollinators to the garden. But when I read the description, it does say that their leaves are somewhat cucumber flavored and can be added in salads or do cooling drink. And so I know what I'll be doing with these leaves because I love a drink called Pimm's, which is a drink out of England, and it uses the cucumber flavor, so I'll be using those leaves. This is kohlrabi called Blauer Speck, and this was actually a new type of kohlrabi that they had on their website. I enjoy kohlrabi in coleslaws with cabbage, and I especially like red cabbage and red kohlrabi because they have a lot of antioxidants in them, so it's like might as well get the extra nutrition from having a purple vegetable than having a green vegetable. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying out this variety. These are super cool. This is a radish. It may look a little strange to you. It may look more like a beet, but it's actually a radish, and it's called the Malaga radish. I'm super excited to try these. And this is a pepper, a sweet pepper called the Ajvarski pepper. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I believe it's a Middle Eastern type pepper. Yeah, it's called, well, Eastern Macedonia. I'm probably sounding really ignorant now. I don't know if Macedonia is in Asia or the Middle East, but anyway, it's a cool looking pepper. And apparently it's really good grilled. Next up, I have my stuff from MIGardener, and the reason the container was so big, it was largely because I decided to try some of the Trifecta Plus fertilizer that he's known for. Apparently it's his own product. Unfortunately, when I was cutting open the container, I did nick the corner, but it doesn't seem like it's going to cause it to leak, so that's lucky. I am definitely going to use some of this on my indoor plants because they're kind of struggling, so I'm going to see if this might help give them a little boost. And then I'll also, hopefully, if I do get a plot at my local community garden, then I'll be able to use this. I actually originally just went on their website for two particular varieties. One was this Opalka tomato, which I've seen in their videos they claim is a really, really excellent paste or sauce tomato, which I'm really excited because I want to try making my own sauce. I love pasta sauce, and so I'm really interested in trying this. The next one was I specifically wanted a very sweet cherry tomato because I've had different heirloom cherry tomatoes in the past that I just haven't really liked. And so this is called the Sweetie tomato, and the description sounded really good, so I am excited to try that. And then the third one was sort of an impulse buy on my part, but I mean these seeds are like 99 cents a packet, so you know, I'm not too guilty. But this is an orange oxheart tomato, and I've actually had my eye on like an orange kind of oxheart like tomato for a while, because I love orange tomatoes. I like that kind of milder acidity type tomato, and also oxhearts again are also good sauce tomatoes because they don't have a lot of gel and seeds in the middle. So I am really excited to try all of these. So those are the new additions to my ever expanding seed collection. Whether or not they get planted at the garden back at my parents', or whether they get planted at a garden at a local community garden here in Miramichi, or both maybe, I don't know, it's still kind of up in the air, but I'm really excited to see what comes of these seeds anyway, so stay tuned. And As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more of my crazy garden and homesteading adventures, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell just so you don't miss anything. And until next time, stay wildly green.